everyone, this is Joseph Network TV, bringing to you more accurate news from all around the world. And please, kindly subscribe to our channel. If you have done so, we say thank you. If you are yet to do so, don't forget to do so. We will appreciate it if you can subscribe to our channel. Border closure. FG says Benin Republic unrepentant. Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, said Nigeria's closure of its land borders will continue as long as it is necessary. The Information Minister said the neighboring countries have not shown any readiness to comply with ECOWAS protocols. Mohammed said the Benin Republic and Niger Republic's refusal to comply with ECOWAS protocol is jeopardizing Nigeria's economy and security. The federal government says Nigeria's neighbor, the Republic of Benin, has not shown any remorse after its illegal trading forced the country to close its land borders. Nigerian Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, made the accusation when he featured on a TV Continental Live program. The News Agency of Nigeria (NAN) reports the Benin Republic was accused by the Nigerian government of importing prohibited goods which are being dumped into Nigerian markets. Mohammed said the number of seized being recorded despite the border closure shows that the neighboring country is unrepentant and not ready to abide by Nigeria's trade requirement, which is also in accordance with the ECOWAS regulation. Regrettably, the sign out there are not positive in the sense that in the last few weeks, the amount of seized that have been made do not show that our neighbors are in a hurry to comply with Nigeria, he said. The Information Minister said Nigeria closed its border to preserve the local economy and the borders will remain closed as long as necessary. He said Nigeria will no longer play Africa's big brother at the expense of its economy and national security. Mohammed admitted that the border closure will bring some discomfort. He, however, said the discomfort will only be for a term and a temporary period. He emphasized that the Benin Republic and Niger Republic refusal to comply with ECOWAS protocol is jeopardizing Nigeria's economy and security. Mohammed also defended the government's decision to stop supplying petrol to filling stations less than 20 kilometers away from the borders, saying the measure wants to curb the high level of smuggling of the product to neighboring countries. I don't know. For me, I don't agree with what he's saying. I do not agree with it. What is your take about this particular news or what Lai Mohammed is saying? You mean because of the economy that has been jeopardized already by our own people, you are now suffering people more and more, because I don't think they know what the border closure is costing the Nigerian populace. I don't think they know. People are really suffering. Things are really expensive right now just because the borders are closed. And here, because they are not affected, they are here saying some things I don't even understand. Saying they are not complying with ECOWAS protocol. Is it now they know? They just knew that they are not complying. I mean, it's just outrageous. And this government keep lying upon lying upon lying. I just think the closure of the border is to, keep Nigerians in check, the masses in check. Because it is only when you have eaten and you're full that you can really say you want to protest against this particular government. I think that is what they are doing. I think this is their own strategy of making Nigerians being humble at their feet. I might be wrong, but that's the way I see it. And this is not good at all. Because they are eating whatever they want to eat at the expense of Nigerian populace, at the expense of taxpayers' money. So they don't feel the heat. They are not feeling what the masses are feeling. Even the Nigerian rice they ask us to eat is expensive. How many people can really afford it? Minimum wage is 18,000 naira. And a bag of rice is even more than 18,000 naira. So how do you really expect people to survive with the closure of this border thing? And I learned that some borders at the northern part of Nigeria is not closed. So why is it that some borders are not closed and some borders are closed? If really you are fighting crime and you are fighting what you say you're fighting, I think all the land borders should be closed. So that the way the south and the west are feeling the heat, let the north too feel the heat of the closure. Why one-sided? To me, it is one-sided. And it is not supposed to be one-sided. People are suffering. People are dying of hunger every day in Nigeria. And still yet, you are making life more difficult for them. You're making life more difficult for us. They said Buhari's concerned over rate of piracy or something like that, kidnapping and smuggling in the Gulf of Guinea. He's concerned about that. What's the meaning of that? If the security chiefs really know what they are doing, they don't really need to close the border before they curb the insecurity in the country. The kidnapping in the country, is it from the border? It's not from the border. The killings in the country, inside the country, is it from the border? No, it's not from the border. So I think this is a deliberate act to just suffer Nigerians. And I think Nigeria is really paying for the second time of Buhari right now. They are paying with their sweat. They are paying hard, which is very, very bad. We have everything in the midst of plenty. We are suffering. We are suffering. Every day we don't even know what will happen. As the day breaks, we don't know what will happen. This is uncalled for. I think the border should be reopened. I think they should reconsider what they have done. I'll just reopen the borders because the suffering is just too much. Many people have died just because of this border closure. Many people they are in the hospitals already. Suffering from hypertension, from thinking, and so on. It's uncalled for. On a more serious note, we need to really call this government to order. We need to do something about it. Trying to silence everybody from protesting against you, against the government, is not a good thing. Gradually, it's becoming a dictator again. Once you say something against the government, then you are the bad egg. They will go after you with EFCC, with anything they have, to security agencies. Come on. We can do better than this. This government can do better than this. We voted you in to save Nigerians, not to kill them, not to make them die. But what is happening right now is just so pathetic that our leaders are not even seeing what we are saying. They are not facing what we are facing. They are not feeling the heat of what we are facing. And it is so annoying that this man closes borders. I don't even think he asked for permission from the Senate before doing that, because I don't think he has the presidential powers to do that. But because all the senators too, they have one thing or the other in their cupboard. They can't do anything. They can't say anything. Anything this government says or does goes. I mean, do something about the killing in Nigeria. Do something about the kidnapping. You are closing borders, saying it will lessen smuggling. Smuggling of what? What is your own take concerning this particular news? Kindly leave your comment in the comment box for us. It is important to us. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll be expecting you. And if you have done so, we say thank you.